Okay. All right. I'm sorry about my hair. I had COVID and I still do technically. I mean, I think I'm okay now. I mean, I'm able to make a video now. It wasn't that bad, to be honest. I had it for one day and it was terrible. And then it was kind of just like, oh no, stuffy nose, headache is pretty much it. And now I'm like, I'm perfectly fine. I have a little stuffy nose. That's it. So I'm okay now. So thank you for your thoughts and prayers. I appreciate your thoughts and prayers. A lot of you guys came from the series Parents Hate, right? And I am so happy of what that's done. But I do want to say that it gets a little repetitive and I don't want to make that series repetitive. So I am tweaking that series and not making it Parents Hate. I'm making it more than Parents Hate, such as the CSGO community. They hate CSGO. I'm looking at some Fortnite epic Steam reviews, and we are going to be looking at them. We're going to be making fun of them. Haha, you played 5,000 hours of a game that you hate. What a loser, right? Chefster. Wow, okay, that is a stupid name. This game will ruin any ambitions you have in real life. This game will consume all your energy, money, and happiness. You might start as a casual player, enjoying the fun parts of the game, but the more you play, the more you descend into this pit of pure mental torture. This game will make even the most calm person into a raging toxic human being in some point of playing. The sheer toxicity in this game surpasses what? You're better off hot railing meth than playing this godforsaken, and you have 4,359.4 hours. And he made this review when he had like half of that. So this guy who's saying, you know, I would rather be addicted to meth than playing this game, playing another 2,000 hours. I do want to say, you're going to look at these reviews and some of them are going to have 100 hours. You know, that's not crazy. 100 hours of a game. And then you're like, you know what? It's really not that good. This guy is what's known as a hypocrite, or what I like to call him, a hypocrite. Who would have thought that this guy who's saying, you know what? I would rather be addicted to meth. I would rather be ODing on meth right now than play CSGO. I'm gonna go play another 2,000 hours of this game. Somebody help him. Forrest Gump here. Are you 12 years old? Do you have ADHD? Do your parents have a credit card? This is the game for you. 2,000 hours. Spend $14.99 on this game and you will have to spend $800,000 for chemotherapy. That was pretty good. Also, it's free to play now, so you can get cancer for free now. How good does that sound? My grandfather smoked his whole life. I was about 10 years old when my mother said to him, if you ever want to see... Okay, I can't do that. If you ever want to see your grandchildren graduate, you have to stop immediately. Tears welled up in his eyes when he realized what exactly was at stake. He gave it up immediately. 3 years later, he died of lung cancer. It was really sad and destroyed me. My mother said to me, don't ever smoke. Please don't put your family through what your grandfather put us through. I agreed. At 28, I have never touched a cigarette. I must say, I feel a very slight sense of regret for never having done it, because this game gave me cancer anyways. You have 2,343 hours in this game, young man. What are you even talking about? But I will say, he has a point, right? This game is pretty much injecting cancer into your brain. I was going to say arm. It's into your brain. CSGO is people who love making you cry, whether it's by insulting your mom, saying racial slurs, or just being better than you at the video game. Lose Faith in Humanity Simulator 2014. I mean, that's just real life, though. I lost faith in humanity back when I was born. Why was I born? This game is the mother of all online evils, like gambling, bullying, money wasting, and cheating. Don't play. Strongly recommend. Every person that loves CSGO hates CSGO. That's just how it works. It was okay for the first few 12,000 hours. That's insane. Let's do the math. All right, let's do the math. How much is 13,000 hours? So 13,000 hours is 541 days. Almost. Rounded up, it's 542. He played for a year and a half worth of CSGO. IQ test this guy has 22,000 hours. That's like 2 years. Holy crap, dude. IQ test should be mandatory before being able to play matchmaking. True. But, you know, this guy's like a little stuck up, right? He's like, I have 22,000 hours, bro. I have 22 hours. Gay. Well said, brother. You know, damn it, you ruined it. Your name's Waifu. What's wrong with you? It will permanently damage your brain and you will be autistic. Too late. I guess I could play this game. I already have that. They're in your walls. I can hear the screams. Tear down your walls. Tear down your walls. Tear down your walls. And the there in that sentence, it's talking about all the racists and all the little 4-year-olds who like saying. I'm not gonna say the word. It was crack. Nice Val. Very trash trust factor. Not doing anything, and I got low trust. Trash. What are you saying? 9 hours on this game? Would you play like 10 matches? Not even. That's like 6 matches. I wanted to play arms race, but I still run on feet. Was that a joke? Because like, oh, like, you know, arms race, you're running. That was stupid. This guy's retarded. Wasn't that better than that? If I get $1 for every toxic/cheater I meet on CS, I'll still be poor because I'll spend money for expensive skins. If I had $1 for every time your mom asked me to. Wish we could turn back time to the good old days. That was like the stupidest review. Okay, but the reason that I have this saved is because of the replies. Kid tries hard to impress his mommy. How good? He's only good at sucking his mother's breast like a baby. Dude, what? You know what I probably should have done is just like take the replies to the reviews, because I feel like all of them are just like this. Like, that's insane. Is he talking about this guy that was reviewing? Like, what the heck does that mean? The community is ruining this game. Enough said. True. I think CSGO's greatest downfall was making it free to play, and even making it $15. When it was $30, more kids weren't able to play it. One, because they wouldn't just be able to download the game. Most kids, when they see like, oh, it's $30, what can I do for that? Maybe I should sell myself. You know, kid's not going to be able to do anything for $30. So he has to go ahead and ask his mom for a credit card. And then she's like, oh, what game do you want? Oh, it's a shooter game. Okay, I'm not going to get you that game. Now that it's free to play, kids don't have to ask their parents for it. They just download it. And then they start saying racial slurs. They start talking about all of this crazy stuff that they're doing, how bad you are at this video game, even though, this guy has 3,000 hours. And they're like, oh, you have 3,000 hours and you're still a silver 1? What a loser. And that's pretty much the falling point of any video game. Is when it turns into free to play, it's so easily accessible to everybody. And even like hackers and everything too, even though there are plenty of people who are hacking when it was $30, right? I'm not saying that didn't exist. Now that it's free to play, if you hack and you get banned, you're just going to have to make a new Steam account and then you can just download the game again. Like, it's a free to play game. You don't have to pay another $30 every time that you get banned. And the stupidest thing though is that they didn't even reward people that paid for the game. They're not even caring about the people who did pay for the game. Instead, they are being like, hey, now we're just going to introduce you to like thousands of people who do not care about this game, and all of them are like kids or people who are just like, oh, I can hack on this game now. If the game's $30 and nobody pays for it since 2012, and then they make it free to play all of a sudden and people start downloading it, they're not really trying to play the game because they've wanted to for so long, or that they thought that it was a good enough game to play, right? It's a free to play game. They're not losing anything by buying it. And I'm not saying free to play games are bad, right? I'm saying when a game for so long had been priced at a certain price and then you make it free to play, it really changes the community a lot, because a free to play community is so accessible and there's so many people that can be in that. A game that costs $30, which isn't like a crazy price, but it's a little bit for Steam, it's a pretty pricey game for Steam stuff, at least. That community is going to change drastically. So yeah, about that 10-word review. That's what I have to say. All right, so that's pretty much it for the reviews. But I thought, why don't I just look at the community tab? The artwork and the guides. Why don't we just look at that? When your teammate tells you go plant. Oh. And I found this great guide. How to make your character moan in CSGO. Oh, good thing I screenshotted this. Wait. That's so weird. Well, that's it for the video. I hope you did enjoy. If you did at any point, please hit the subscribe and like button. Also hit the notification bell. Really trying to work on an upload schedule. I was talking to Shaddy about that on my Discord yesterday. I just really need to get one down. I feel like, getting a schedule is very important for growth on a YouTube channel. Also, just for the people who are watching your videos, you know, they want to see a video once a week or even once a month. Like, they want to know when you're going to upload. But yeah, I really want to get that down, because I feel like that's the big thing that I'm missing right now is a schedule. I need to figure out a good schedule for uploads, and once I get that down, I can start getting a lot better videos out. But anyways, thank you all for watching, and I'm gonna see you all next time. Goodbye, everybody.
We could leave the lights on, suntan.